Hey y'all, it's me Patrice, back with another good one. This is the Marry Me Chicken. I will have all of the ingredients and the measurements listed down below in the description box. Okay, let's get into it. For this recipe, you can use either chicken breast or chicken thighs. I'm using chicken breast here. For seasoning, I'm going in with the Kinder's black pepper parmesan seasoning. Next up is some onion powder and garlic powder, and use as much or as little to your liking. I'm now sprinkling paprika, gives it good flavor and color. And then next up is Italian seasoning. Y'all, I don't know what happened to the label. I think it fell off, but that's what it was. It was Italian seasoning. So now I'm just flipping over these chicken breasts and going in with the same seasonings on the other side. Again, sprinkle as much or as little as you would like, and feel free to adjust these seasonings as well. Okay, so we're going to dredge our chicken in the flour, but before doing so, we're going to season the flour with the same seasoning used for the chicken breast. This just ensures our chicken is seasoned through and through. Okay, so for our frying pan, I just added a little bit of olive oil. And I am also going to add to the olive oil a couple tablespoons of butter. Okay, so now that our pan is hot, we're going to add in about 3 pieces of the chicken breast, where we dredge the chicken breast both sides in that flour mixture. And we're going to cook these chicken breasts on each side until it's golden brown. One thing to note, the chicken breast will not be cooked thoroughly in this process. We're really just browning the chicken breast. So I do want to also mention that I repeated the process over again with about 3 more chicken breasts. I am cooking for a family of 3, so I just wanted to make sure we had enough. So at this point, now that all of my chicken breasts are browned, I am going in with a little bit more olive oil and butter, and we're going to saute some minced garlic until fragrant. And that's about maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Now we're going in with our sun-dried julienne cut tomatoes. I am adding in probably about 3/4 of the jar to the hot mixture here, and this is just simmering the sun-dried tomatoes along with the garlic just until it's nice and fragrant and it is just smelling delicious. Again, this is another maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'm going to go in with my seasonings. That's the Italian seasoning again. And I am also adding in chicken broth. You'll see me add in about 2 cups of chicken broth. Again, I'm cooking enough for a family of 3, so I want to make sure we have enough sauce to fully coat all of our chicken pieces. Now I am adding in heavy whipping cream, about 1 cup. And I decided, you know what? Let's just go ahead and put more sun-dried tomatoes in. Why not? I think I had about 1/4 of a jar left. So instead of saving that, I said, let's just go ahead and use all of them. Why not? So that's what I am doing at this point. We're going to bring this mixture to a nice boil over probably a medium to high heat. Okay, so now we're going to give our mixture here a good stir, and I'm going in with a few more seasonings. That was paprika, a little bit of garlic powder, also onion powder. I'm going to give it another good stir. We're going to bring that to a boil. At this point, it's on probably a medium to high heat. And just all of those ingredients, the seasonings, it's all marrying together. So the sauce is going to cook a little bit and it's actually going to reduce down, which was starting to happen, which is fine. Again, I'm cooking for a family of 3, so I wanted to make sure we had enough sauce. So I went and added in a little bit more chicken broth. And now I'm just tasting the sauce just to make sure it's to my liking. I felt like it needed a little bit of salt. So I went in with the salt and the pepper. And I do want to mention for the seasonings that went on the chicken, that black pepper parmesan seasoning, it had salt in it. So that's why I didn't add any additional salt to the chicken or the flour. I just wanted to mention that. I also like for my sauce to be a little on the thicker side, so I went in with a slurry of 1 tablespoon of cornstarch to 2 tablespoons of water, and I did pour that in off camera. Okay, so I added probably about 2 cups of spinach to the sauce. I have seen some people use kale for this recipe. I just prefer spinach, but I love the pretty green color that is added to the sauce. I think it just looks beautiful. You also saw me add a little bit more heavy whipping cream, and I also added a little bit more Italian seasoning as well. I just want to make sure there's enough sauce for all the chicken that I have. Also, I just sprinkled in a little bit of red pepper flakes just for a little heat. And I am adding in my Parmesan cheese. Feel free to add as much Parmesan cheese as you would like. If you see a little movement there on the foot, that's my dog trying to get what he can. So now I am adding in the chicken breast. I am submerging the chicken into the sauce, making sure it's coated so that it can cook thoroughly. Now at this point, we're gonna fully cook the chicken. And I'm also pouring in the juices from the chicken as well. We want all of that flavor, okay? We're gonna cover up our pot and let that cook for about, I would say 15 minutes, but until the chicken is cooked thoroughly. Okay, y'all, so it is time to plate this delicious chicken. For our side, we have mashed potatoes, but feel free to use maybe a pasta of your choosing. But look at it, it is as good as it looks. That's our chicken with our sauce, and I just garnished with a little bit of basil. So it's me, hey y'all, trying out this Marry Me chicken. And listen, it is delicious. Try it out. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Until next time, peace and blessings.